Fantastic.
Well, this time we'll get it recorded.
Excellent. So the last one didn't get recorded?
I don't think so. You know, VMware has that feature turned off to record automatically. I've been trying to get an exception for these meetings, but I haven't been successful yet. So if one of us didn't join and hit record, it probably didn't happen. So sorry about that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, no problem. I think we'll, I don't think we had that much that went on last meeting anyway. We was trying to review it, but I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
Daniel, did you want to start with some of those discussions? Is Daniel around? I mean, he's there. Can't hear him at the moment.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, can hear you now, yep.
Great. So yes, if you want.
Yep, that'd be great.
About the TPLD variable?
Yep, or even the OpenVPN, if you want to do that first, because we were discussing that last time. Either one.
Well, I think that the OpenVPN pull requests is near over. It only needs some review about the documentation and the way we are handling the .jinja automatically when loading .yaml.
Yep.
Do you want me to share my screen? Or?
Yeah, if you can do that, that'll be helpful.
Okay. Share. Okay, great. Okay. So finally, I will look at the documentation directly. It will be easier. So the V5 map changer. Okay. So it doesn't change a lot with the OpenSSH formula, except that in the examples, I use some Jinja in the YAML. So now I'm defining in the example, as you can see, a template example.yaml.jinja. Okay, to follow the convention that each YAML is only pure YAML. And if you want Jinja, we just define the Jinja here. So we can separate.
Can we just show the example of the Jinja that's currently in the map Jinja, so we can just explain why we're having to do this. So I think it's in OpenVPN as well, isn't it? If you just go to the map Jinja that's currently there.
OpenVPN map Jinja.
So we can just make it clear what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the? Oh no, not in your the actual original one. So if you can go to the.
Oh yes.
Yeah, from there. So I'll just give the background on what's happening here, what the request was that was from my side. So it's this line 6 over here. So what we've got in some of our map Jinja files is we have extra Jinja that doesn't normally appear in other formulas. So there's the standard part, which is the rest of the file, and then there's these extra little updates that are taking place. Now, we needed a way to figure out how to include these in the new map Jinja that we're using. And one idea was just to put it in the YAML, as we have been doing in other formulas. But the thing with YAML is it's really supposed to be data only, and putting Jinja in there is not really the cleanest option, since when we run YAML, for example, that's seen as a syntax error. And so then the rest of that file isn't being linted because we're putting other things in the YAML that's not supposed to be there. So what I asked Daniel to do was to look at how could we introduce extra Jinja in our new map Jinja, that he'll show us in a minute. How can we introduce extra Jinja that can be run, say, before merging or after the merging? Because when we've looked at the examples across the various formulas, we've seen that there are formulas that do some extra ginger beforehand and do some extra ginger afterwards. What was the one that had, do you remember the formula that had lots and lots and lots of ginger in it?
So yeah, so Java one, for example.
Yeah, you see here, we're importing the YAML files, the base YAML files, but then what's happening is after the merging takes place, there's many updates that take place to that, to the map. And we need a mechanism. So if you could just go down a bit, just so we can see all this ginger that's taking place. And there's all sorts of updates. I mean, you can see there's lots. So what Daniel's worked on, which will be able to show us here, is a method for introducing this ginger in the map ginger and not touching the YAML files at all. So our YAML files can be pure data without any ginger in them. And we can override by adding extra little ginger files, which he'll show us in a minute, that will actually introduce that ginger, will introduce those updates and everything else in amongst, whether it's pre-merge or whether it's after merge. So if you'd like to just carry on from there so we can understand hopefully now a bit better what the situation was.
So now what we are doing with this V5 map ginger is that we load the defaults YAML and the map sources as before. And at the end, I'm just including a post map ginger. So for post processing of the map data, we have the answer right here. The formula writer, for example, for Java can do whatever he wants in this postmap.ginger. He has access to the map data variable. But in the meantime, for everything here, we have another mechanism that is for each YAML file defined by the sources here, okay, we load the YAML file if it exists. And after that, we load a ginger file. And that's it. Where is the documentation? I lost my tabs. Oh, here. And I put in the documentation somewhere what it means. It means that the default map ginger sources, like this one, okay, is the equivalent of having this for each OS arch, for example. We load a YAML and a YAML.ginger. And we do the same for the default. So first, the default.yaml is loaded. If someone wants to do like the OpenVPN, the previous one, which do some, you know, it do some defaults.openvpn.update. So it tweak the default values after loading the defaults. This is completely possible with the OpenVPN parameters. We have a default YAML, okay, here, which is the default. Multi-service by default is false. And then we have a default YAML.ginger, which only return a value with multi-service with the grain has value systemd, like it was done before here. Okay. Is it clear for everyone?
I know it's clear for me. David, do you see the idea of what's going on?
I see the idea, but I think I've missed. I know you have the post map ginger, but is there a pre map ginger, or is that what you're explaining here?
Yeah, the pre-map ginger is actually the default.yaml.ginger.
Okay, right. Yeah, I was just.
There is no. Yes, there is not something in front of everything.
Okay, I see.
It just you load the default, and after loading the default, you are doing whatever you want.
Fine.
And even users can do whatever they want at each step. You know, with the OS grain, okay, we load the YAML, or we can have a ginger if you want to do some specific stuff. For example, the Debian OS, we can do some calculation or thing like that. in the .jinja, which must be a valid, which must produce a valid YAML file. It's explained, yes, here, using Jinja, the YAML template. So we can provide YAML.jinja, but it must conform to the valid YAML structure we decided in the map.jinja.
Can we see the example .yaml.jinja file that you've done for this PR? Because I just want to see that structure there applied so we can see it.
The value is here, and we are doing the multi-services with a calculated value.
Right. So there's one query I've got about this. I mean, I didn't get a chance to talk to you about it in the PR. So with the way you're proposing it is we still structure it as a YAML file, even though it is actually seen as a Jinja file. Is that correct?
Yeah. That's the reason I put a YAML.jinja.
Yeah. And just what was I had a thought about this. So if we can just see the original map Jinja, I think you've still got it open to the left, or is it to the right? I can't tell. So the
yes,
current, so that's the current map Jinja. So it's the same thing as this, isn't it? Where the multi-services is having its is checking whether it's systemd or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you go back to the one you've proposed, and it's essentially it's the same line but just in a YAML format now.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, what I saw in most of the pre-modification was doing thing with the defaults, or getting a default dictionary, a pre-default dictionary to merge the defaults in.
Yep.
Or vice versa. And that's the reason I chose to put directly in a YAML structure to make it much more clear about, you say, things like that.
I know what my query was. My query was when it comes to some of the formulas that have quite a few, quite a bit of Jinja.
Yeah.
So the post .jinja file that you're offering, you just quote it as the Jinja that's currently there. So say that Java formula there again. When we convert this Java formula over, so yeah, just there, that tab there, yeah. When we convert this Java file, this map Jinja for the Java formula over, will we simply copy and paste that section there into the override post Jinja file?
Yeah, it's nearly that, except that this, which do the merging, okay, will be replaced that set g equal map data.
Of course.
Or directly using map data instead of g dot.
So for the rest of this file here, say all of these lines underneath, do we simply copy these directly into the post map Jinja, or do we have to adapt it to a YAML format?
No. The post map.jinja is just a post map.jinja, not a YAML.jinja. Can I? Yes, here. You see, post-processing of map data is just a regular include. It's not a load YAML. For the others, I can show you. It's in the map stack library. The map stack, and where is it? Load YAML. Yes. Here, okay, we are included the YAML file name, but we included in load YAML. That's what we do for the default.yaml.jinja, the per OS family, etc.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. So that one's for each YAML file that gets loaded up. We run this afterwards if the file is available.
Yes, and for the postmap Jinja, which only include the Jinja. So the Jinja is running as is. It must access itself the map data variable. It has access to the map data, and it can change the value of the map data as wanted.
Yep, that's That's great. Now I just want to. I've got my little list of the formulas with pre-merging.
Yeah.
I think the only one that was a problem was MySQL formula. I think it was. If
Oh,
we just have a
yes, we
quick look at that one, so we can just.
Yeah. MySQL and the map Jinja here. It was with a PA versioning.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yep. So now this would still be simple, hopefully, because where is
We
this
load the
coming from?
default.
It will be that will be for the default, will it?
Yeah, there will be a default.yaml.jinja which will set Python PKG, and depending of the P version setting, where does it come from?
It'll probably be in. If you just search for that string, if you search for, see now that's
Oh
the
yes,
thing.
no, it's filter. It's filter. So it's using the grains Python version.
Right.
To filter, if the Python version is 2, it will pick up this one, and if it's 3, it will pick up this one. So it will be an easy defaults.yaml.jinja with a grains Python version. If 2 get this one, if 3 get this one.
So that'll still work just by overriding the YAML file, yeah?
Yeah.
With the .jinja.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that we're going to have to really worry about this anymore because it's obviously Python 2, but just for the example of having some Jinja that needs to be merged or that needs to be worked with before the merge. But okay. And this has some post merge as well. So if you go to the bottom of this file, there is a post section at the bottom of this file. I don't think it's much, but if you can just go a bit further down because we can't see the bottom of the screen too well.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm at the. Is it better?
Yeah, because what happens, I think the bottom gets slightly cut off. But yeah, so that will just, again, it can go straight. And that one actually doesn't even need to go in. That will be able to be configured. The reason why this block was there was because we didn't have the overrides. We were doing this in the actual YAML files themselves. But since we'll have a YAML file for macOS itself, we won't even need this whole block. This will be able to go into the YAML file itself now, or in the, YAML.jinja file. David, I know it's a bit, obviously it's all very sort of like, there's a lot of different things going on, but do you get the idea about keeping the YAML files completely clean, only data, and then just overriding each one with the Jinja that we need?
Yes.
And that's a good idea to go forward with that?
Yeah, I agree.
All right, fantastic. I think we're going to be able to move forward with this. I mean, and get it out there, at least for this formula. And then if we're looking good, I think we should carry on and, get it out there for all of the formulas that we're working on.
Okay, so I will rebase the formula to make a clean commit history and propose the merge again.
Did we need to review the documentation? You said there was a bit of documentation on that.
Oh, yes.
PR
yes, there is some, right. Yes, here. So it's nearly the same than the OpenSSH one, but I explained a little bit about using Jinja template for the YAML files and some little text about the post map here. And how to configure the map Jinja itself. You globally with the YAML and the Jinja, because the map Jinja can itself be configured by Jinja templates.
Okay. And just to make clear, we're only going to need these .yaml.jinja files whenever there's an override. We don't need to have one for every single file. Yeah, I'm just making that clear. Yeah, because we don't want to have like doubling up of all these YAML files. We just need the ones that need an override. We just place that in the.
Yes, completely.
Yeah, and the override, the post merge, where does it appear? It doesn't appear in the sources, does it? That just comes at the end.
Yes.
Okay.
After loading values from all sources, it will include the post map Jinja, which can post-process the map data variable.
Okay. Yep. I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with this because, like I said, I've been following this through all the time, but I just don't want to make it so complex for others that they're like, this is just too much.
Yeah, I think we should have few formula to convert to V5 map Jinja to make some good example of how it can be done in different cases.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
The MySQL or Java, even the Java may be a good candidate for that.
Yeah, or even the existing ones that we've converted to version 5, if they need this little extra section. I don't think they do though. I can't recall them having that problem, but
no, they don't.
They don't have that problem. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. We can look at which ones to use, but it'd be good to get this out there, and I'll try and get the SSF formula to be able to handle these files. I think I already did some of it. I did the verification files definitely, but even this now, because it's standard, I should be able to get this out there to make it a bit easier to make sure our implementations are correct.
Yes, actually, the OpenVPN formula is the first one where the default YAML had some
Jinja in it.
Yeah, because of the v5.jinja, v5 map.jinja.
Okay. So I think we'll get this out there, and then we'll confirm that it's working the way we expect, and then we'll get it out there to the other ones as well. So I'm good with that personally.
Okay. So the next point you wanted to speak about was the use of the TPLD variable.
Yeah.
And
let me give a little history, a little bit of history here. By the way, is your solution based upon using the tuple variable or using tuple root? Your solution that you've been looking at?
My solution is using tuple.
Okay, and that works in all situations. Now that's always worked. I think even with context, I've seen that's worked. But okay, we'll talk about that in a minute.
No.
Let's try and define the situation here, because this is a long. I mean, this issue. If you go to the top, it's.
Do you want to take the end?
No, actually, if we can go back to, I think it's quoted in this issue. If you go towards the end, it's the actual main issue in the salt stack. The one that we were talking about earlier today. I think it's a bit further. Is it down on this page here? Yeah. Is it that 5.5? I think you did it at the top there.
With the blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, that one there. Yeah. I think that comment's quite useful to explain what's happening. Oh, this is the comment, is it? Right. So this issue, if you look at the very top, you'll see it's like from 2017. But we've had this very long-standing issue about how to use these the tuple data variables and how you can use them in formulas to try to make them portable. And we haven't found a single solution that works for all the different configurations you can have with Salt. So for example, what Max is giving here as an example is this: some people are actually using, multiple layers of directories and then having their formulas in these subdirectories. And what happens when you use tuple root, that doesn't pick up the last directory bit, rather it picks up the very first blah. That's the example here. The very first one will be picked up. So that's not actually working for those situations. And we've been struggling to work out, and I don't think anyone really knows, because when you have these discussions, even in Slack, no one's really got a clear answer on how you can always find a single variable that will work in all situations. So I think what Daniel's done here, he's figured out working with this with context and without context to try to work out something that works for all situations, whether they're in the normal location that most people are putting them in, or whether they're in subdirectories, how to make it happen. So let's have a look. Yeah.
So I tested first with relative imports to see how things are going on. But relative imports is a dead end, actually, because full subcomponent isn't working as expected. So I build a little bit of tests. Where is it? My solution was, yes, this one. Okay, so I made it some tests to see the values of TPL5 and TPLD. So I set up a pseudo formula, okay, with it's like a map Jinja, okay? It's a tplvars.jinja, test tplvar.jinja. It only maps a Jinja file to tpl file and Jinja dir to tpl dir. And I'm using it in a template, a Jinja template in /tmp tplvars, okay, with a context and a test, inspect test to verify against all platforms. And against all platforms, when you integrate oh yes, I forgot something. When you include here without the context, the TPL directory is the good one. Actually, the TPL files here, no, that's not this one. Where is the, oh, I don't put the output. Oh, sorry. I can show you actually maybe in the, up here, tests, TPL vars. If I do a converge, yes, it wasn't built. Sorry, I did it for the other one.
It's okay.
And
now,
do you see all the screen or not?
Yep, we can see. I can't see the very bottom of it. I'm not sure what others can see.
Okay, I can.
So you might just need to scroll a little bit.
Yeah, I can up like this.
Yeah, about there, just a bit higher.
It's okay now?
Just slightly higher. I don't know what it's like for others yet. Just as in, yeah.
I can see it all.
All right, maybe I've got some sort of zoom thing going on, as in like zooming into the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so the verify says that, okay, the TPL file is test tplvars.jinja without context. With context, the TPL file is the SLS, is the name of the SLS file importing the Jinja file. So it's not context. Using context in the map.jinja case is not a way to go, because we can't know where the Jinja is. And it's always, yes, with context, it's always relative to the SLS file, not to the included or the imported files. So I make some tests against all. Actually, this one, yes, it's not created, but I tested with all of them. So except the old one, which can't be created anymore, it's working with all of them. And I even make some tests. Yes, with this one. So as you can see, I only generate the map data, not the configuration. And I just remove the with context here. And the OpenVPN map data without any context is exactly the same as the one upstream, actually. So map.jinja is working exactly the same without or with context.
Okay,
so,
can I just step in for 1 second? If you can go to your browser a second, I just want to pull something up that there was a PR that got merged, that I got merged into Salt a while back. It didn't come through to it was in the old develop days. If you can go to the normal Salt Stack repo, yeah, this one over here. If you just open another tab on this same thing, so we can leave this here.
Okay.
Because we want to search, yeah. And if we can go to the top and search for tuple root.
In issues.
Just search anywhere.
Oh, no.
Just search in the box at the top on the right.
Okay, sorry.
Just like tuple root. Use TPL.
Yes. I always make that typo.
Okay, now go to issues. And there's one that was merged, the one at the bottom there, the one at the bottom. So this was merged into the old days before everything got converted to a master branch. And this was what, if you look at my explanation here, these are the different values that were being pulled in by the various tuple data variables. And so what I'm asking you here is, so without context, what was I finding? So with context, I'm trying to remember now what my problem was or what I was concerned about. So yeah, there's nothing much else here. It got merged, but it didn't go into the master branch currently. So if we just go to the top here. So what was the problem with without context? What was it there? 1 second. With
oh, the idea was to have a common point of reference, because the TPL-dir, the idea was to get always the TPL with or without, because the TPL-dir without context is template, but with context, it's template/pkg.
Right. So what I didn't do in this example here was going into multiple directories. So you're suggesting that even if we had multiple subdirectories here, it would still point back to template? So if I'd had one more line here, let's say the map ginger, or let's say an SLS file was actually is there, look, template package install the SLS. When you do it without context, so what did I do without context? You know, I've done this, it was a while back, so I'm trying to remember what actually took place.
Actually, the TPL file, I think that everything came from the fact that the TPL file is overridden when you use the context. It is overridden by the SLS and not the map ginger. You see the difference here?
Yeah.
So you can't use with context the value of TPL file to get the location of map ginger. So we have we work around that by building the TPL route to always reference to the first part, which makes a problem with the blah 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 subdirectory, because the map ginger, if it's located under something else, under template /blah /blah /blah, it will not work because TPL route only reference the first one. But my proposition is to always load map ginger without context and always use tuple-dir or tuple file. It's the same. Tuple-dir comes from tuple file. And if you, without context, if you use template /blah 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 /map.ginger, the TPL-dir will be template /blah /blah /blah. I can show you because I made a test just before this meeting. I can show you here 3 test deep TPL var. So we have a formula-like directory, and we have a blah 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 test TPL vars. Okay. So here blah 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 test.sls. So the only thing is that the from must be a full qualified name. Okay.
Yeah.
But the test TPL vars, it only load TPL file and TPL-dir without doing anything else. Okay, and if I do a verify, because I run that one just before, the TPL file is blah 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 blah, and the TPL-dir is the directory where is the map ginger. So my proposal is to always load map ginger without context.
Can you, if you was to now modify that file and use tuple-dir instead of blah 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 blah, what's going to happen then?
Excuse me, I don't get it.
Okay, if you go back to the browser for a minute, if you go back to the browser, just the right, and if you look underneath here, you see the old methods. There's 3 methods there I've showed you just at the top there. So before tuple root, there was these various ways that we used to do things, and they still exist. You'll see some formulas still have those. I'm saying is right now you're putting in the whole path. I didn't see tuple-dir mentioned in that import. So if you go back to the actual file again for 1 second.
Yeah.
So you said at the top here, it's from, I can see at the very top. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this now, where's tuple-dir?
Actually, the difference I have is that if we want to make this test.sls relocatable, we can't have both actually. The use of tuple is done in the Jinja one. In MapJinja, it will look up the YAML files, default.yaml, etc., according to tuple and not to tuple root. So it will manage to load the YAML files which are under that directory, except instead of loading the YAML files under here, looking up YAML files under here, which is not working. But for the SLS itself, I don't see a way to look up the map.jinja with a proper file. Okay, for the case of tests.slf, I think that I can use tuple here. It's instead of that. I will try. If I'm doing tpl dir instead of all of this, it will working. Converge.
Yeah,
I hope.
I think, you know what, the times I've played around with this, it's some things will work and some things won't. Like I'll give you an example that will be quite tricky.
It's working.
Right, that's great. Good. Let's leave that for a minute. Can you hit your tree command again for a second? I just want to suggest something that's going to be a bit of a problem. Can we shift all of this? So it's not just this section here going into blah, 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 but can we shift all of this into a parent directory, you know, so it's actually the parent directories that are needed before the formula itself. Do you understand? So
you want the Jinja and the Jinja in the parent directory?
No, I want all of this inside another. So I want these all to be shifted one hierarchy level down. So have a blah directory first, and then have these underneath, have all of these underneath it. Do you understand my point? It's a bit confusing. What's your current file roots?
It's my master file roots.
Yeah, what's the file roots that are actually picking up this directory here, test-d.tuplevars?
Where is it? Blah.
So
my formula is named blah. So it's getting the first. It is copying the first blah here. It's copying that in the file roots of in the kitchen environment.
Okay, so what the situation was in that issue was that actually people have a parent, which is the thing that's mentioned in the setting that they've got in their file roots is at a higher level than the formula itself. So they've got.
Oh, okay. This one?
Yeah, this one here. So what it is they don't have the actual formula root. Yeah, I think because we've used blah, 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 it's a bit difficult to explain, but let's say blah one. You know, we're going to have to, this is going to need some testing. So what it is where can we put this where I can try and, have you got this somewhere in GitHub or something where we can have this so we can try things out with it? Because I feel like there's a situation where there are about 3 or 4 different situations, and this is definitely working for the ones you've laid out, but I'd like to just test it in a couple of other situations which have historically given us trouble with these tuple vars, this tuple datas. So if we put this up somewhere, then we can try it out with all the different scenarios that cause problems.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's one that's missing here, and I can't define it very well in this conversation, but I know I'll be able to fiddle around with it. And does anyone know what the history of this with and without context is anyway? Because I've never, when I came along to formulas, everything was with context. I don't know why why without context was avoided in the first place.
I have no idea personally.
Yeah, no idea.
I think that the only difference with and without context is the use of here is the use of variable defined in the SLS file, usable in the imported Jinja. That's the only difference functional in functionality. But in Salt, it means that the TPL file is overridden when you do a with context, because with context, the TPL file became this.
Yeah, the one that's actually called it. Yeah.
Instead of this.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need to investigate this a bit further, because this.
I don't see any map.jinja using variables defined in the SLS. To me, map.jinja is self-contained. It doesn't use variables from the SLS.
So map.jinja doesn't, yeah, because like you said, but templates do. You see, that's another tripping up point, is the templates that are actually, I think it was the templates that were calling map.jinja though. You see, there's so much history behind this. If you go to the very top of this issue, go to the very top of this particular issue.
In template, it's right in here in template files.
So if you go to the very top, it'll give the scenario. File,
in template file, in template file, and that's what the guy I don't remember its name is at. It has the same issue here because TPLD is undefined,
and you have to pass it.
He saw that it was done. You had a problem only because to the template file I set in the pillar. And the template file was a custom made and included Apache map.jinja. So yes, the idea is to avoid loading map.jinja from templates and to pass context.
Yeah, to pass context, yeah. But there's even I mean, now we're getting quite deep into this discussion, but there's even a problem with that we've come across. There's so much history with this. There's so many problems that we've uncovered, lots of bugs here and there, that it's very difficult to find a single unified solution that works for everything and every configuration option out there.
You can see, I think you can see it here because he loads the default YAML in the SLS and he builds a file manage with the Jinja file, and the Jinja file import YAML TPLDR. And you have the issue that TPLDR isn't defined in that case.
Yeah, now if he put a context there underneath that file managed and he passed it through there, instead of importing it in the Jinja file, it'd be okay.
Yeah, exactly. And if he pass yes, you need to set a context here.
A context there, exactly.
Yeah. So that's the problem of that. Exactly, it's templating a file with file manage. It's not related to SLS.
Yeah, what it is if we can get this out there somewhere, maybe in a gist or something or whatever you like, I'd like to run a few different scenarios with this because I've seen so many different problems occur, surrounding these tuple data variables. It's very difficult to make our formulas completely portable because someone out there has a different setup where they're not following the general instructions of having each formula in their file roots.
Yeah, and the original bug report of the TPLD variable inside the Apache formula was the way to load the Apache map.jinja from somewhere else. For example, I think I wrote something. Yes, it was this one. You have a foo template with a map.jinja, etc. And you try in the bar template to do from foo map.jinja import map data with context. And that problem is that the TPL root is bar. So the map.jinja can't load the foo related YAML files.
Yeah.
That's a problem. And to avoid that problem, we just need to avoid the context.
Right.
Avoid the context and use TPLDR.
Yes. Again, going back to the issue I wrote, if you just go back to that for a minute, what this does is it starts causing issues with the actual So can you just go back to the issue that, or the PR that I provided? So I think it's the very last one, last tab.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to go back to these sorts of 3 types of invocations again. So this central section here is from tuple, you know, and then concatenate map ginger. It's that you see, if now you have a directory structure that's 2 deep or 3 deep, that won't work. Or it didn't, unless, like you're saying, if you're saying without context, it will work, that's fantastic. But I need to be able to test that. So let's say we had multiple directories and we're trying to load the map ginger from, say, 2 levels down, like a subcomponent.
Okay.
If you're saying that using that without context, it will actually pick up the map ginger, we're looking good. But again, I'm going to have to test this out. Right, now try
But
use
you
it with
can't use
tuple.
it. No,
Yeah,
you can't. You
Why is
can't.
that? Why?
Because
Well-
tuple is blah blah blah, etc. With the sub is the tuple in the SLS is the directory of the SLS,
Yeah, so
not
let's
of
just,
map ginger.
yeah, so how would you get to map ginger from here?
That was my first test of using something like ... /.
Okay, so this is the question. How would you find map ginger from here?
It's manual. You can't do it programmatically.
See, that's what the tuple root was about. That's what the tuple root idea was about. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have 2 things here in the game. It's how to reference the map ginger from SLS files, and
Yes.
how the map ginger look up its own YAML files. So it's 2 distinct problems.
Yeah.
For the second one, map ginger, for the second, yes, map ginger looking up its YAML file, we just need to provide a full path here. It doesn't work with ... and without context. That's the second problem solved. For the first one, for the SLS file to look up the map ginger, personally, I have no automatic and quick and easy way to do that, because we can do some code to load from the current directory, from the parent, etc., but it's much too expensive.
See, one argument I've got is, why can't people simply, so let's say we stick with tuple root, for example, why can't end users simply add that to their file roots? What's the problem with expecting users to put that, even if they've got blah, 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 why can't they put that into their file roots? Is there a problem there that I'm missing? So
in their file roots,
why can't they have
you mean
that?
in the...
Yeah, in their master configuration.
Yeah, in the file roots. Okay, putting blah blah blah, etc., to reference directly the sublevel.
To reference what is effectively the formula directory, which in this case would be test.deep, test-deep-tupleverse. Why can't they have that in their file roots?
I don't know.
See, that's what I need to understand. Maybe I need to speak to some of those people again who have actually use these subdirectories and try to understand what's preventing them from putting that as their top level there. So
this is a solution for the from import line. Okay. This is a question about how to import and how to reference the map ginger file from the SLS.
Yeah, which is now in this case would have to be
here. It will be
the whole path.
Yeah, the whole path. Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's what people were trying to avoid in the first place, which is why they were using tuple and SLS path. They were using other things to avoid having to write down literal paths.
Yeah. And the second problem is referencing map ginger from different formulas. And for this one, strip the with context,
and it works.
And it works. Yes. Oh, and it works if the map Jinja is using a TPL file or TPL-dir, which is actually the case because tuple root is based on tuple-dir. So yes, actually it's working if we remove just strip with context.
Yeah,
I see three.
Yeah, we're gonna have to define all of them and make a solution that's going to work for everything. I mean, this without context is a very interesting find, but what's the side effect that we're not aware of right now? Is there a side effect that we don't realize is going to catch us out?
Yeah, the only side effect we have is that the tuple-dir is not overridden. And I used Jinja here. I used the debugging. I used the show full context to see the context in the Jinja. And the only difference between with context and without context in the map Jinja is the only that the TPL file and TPL-dir.
And TPL-dir or just the file?
No, both TPL-dir and tuple file, because TPL-dir is built in the map Jinja context from the tuple file.
Yeah, I think tuple file is taken from tuple-dir. I think tuple-dir is the main one, which is calculated in the actual. If you look in the salt code, you'll see tuple-dir is calculated first, and then the rest are calculated from tuple-dir.
Okay, maybe, but that's the only difference I have between the full context with and without context. Without the context, the tuple file and tuple-dir.
So just going back one step again, if you can go back to the last tab, the whole idea behind this, I don't know, that one there. The whole idea behind it, if you see here and you read horizontally, you see whether it's with or without context, the only one that is consistent is tuple root. That was the whole idea of using this in the first place, is it'll always give you a constant value with or without context. Yeah. So if we take out of the equation the people who are doing blah, 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 so and so, what's wrong with tuple root?
Nothing, actually. What is wrong, if we accept the blah, blah, blah's case, okay, the only problem which remains is that people loading the template map Jinja from another formula.
Okay, so
if I load,
yeah, go on.
Yeah, that's what the person wanted to do, was loading the full map Jinja from bar.
Why would they want to do that? Sorry, I'm a bit lost here because it's quite heavy, this stuff here, but why would they want to load the map Jinja from another formula?
Because they have an Apache extension formula. They don't provide directly under the Apache namespace. They are doing things Apache relative, and they wanted to get the Apache parameters value directly from Apache.
Yeah,
so it's from Apache map Jinja import map data, and it does whatever it wants. For example, to put some configuration, virtual host, etc., in the Apache proper directory, which is defined in its own map Jinja. Things like that.
Okay, I'm just doing this locally quickly. I'm just going to quickly look at what salt formulas do, because I'm interested to see how they get around this problem. So just give, or maybe you can just load it up there. How do they deal with this?
Oh, the salt formula workgroup.
Organization.
Yeah. They are doing something like that, actually. They are referencing with their metadata. I had the link somewhere in some history.
So I'm just trying to dig this out a second, see if I can find something. Linux. Okay, so they've got the map Jinja there. And they don't have any imports. They're doing everything in MapGinger. So, okay, they're just doing they're avoiding use of tuple. It looks like they're just going straight for the literal paths with context.
I get it. So formula telegraph, they are doing things like this. So in there, collect configuration from meta telegraph. And in fact, they are, I try to, and the same for collect T. So they are loading telegraph grains, pillars, service get. So you see there are grains fragment file. They are doing service name plus meta / telegraph.yaml. And the load, they are including YAMLs directly from the root file system. Can you?
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you see
yeah.
that?
I'm looking at that as well.
So there, when in the telegraph, okay, they are getting the list of things needed by telegraph. When you activate telegraph for a service, you know, they get the support telegraph for each service. And they are building a YAML, a telegraph related YAML file name. So they include, for example, nginx / meta / telegraph.yaml. So they are looking up YAML files from outside their formula.
Yeah. Well, I've just checked.
It's near the same that doing something from foo MapGinger import map data.
What I just checked, I've done a search across their org, and they don't use tuple at all. So they're doing everything literally. And we need, again, the history of it again is tuple was already in place when I really started getting involved. And the history is, why didn't people just stick to literal paths? There's going to be a disadvantage to that as well.
To rename the path if wanted?
Meaning avoid tuple avoid tuple root, just use a literal path each time.
Because
so not in their example, I'm talking about our formulas. If we instead saying from tuple root / whatever import, or you know, whatever it is, if we actually just literally saying the actual name of the formula each time.
Because maybe people are cloning the formula in a different name.
A different namespace.
Yeah.
So now that's another problem. Again, trying to solve all these problems. I feel like this is beyond what formulas should be expected to do. There are so many possible configurations, and if someone wants to use a different one, then we can't support everything. You know, and should we change things that are already that are already working in the like the way? If you follow the official docs, you will set up formulas in the way that tuple root will work straight away, or tuple or whatever. So are we going too far with this, where we're trying to support every possible combination out there?
I think that the most flexible is using tuple root, and for the blah 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 case, tell users to include that blah 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 subdirectory directly in their file roots,
and that's it.
Yes, and another case which is it's force planning for me. I have some idea for the future. Being able to do that, which means loading the full MapGinger from bar. That's something I want to do. And the only thing to do for that is just strip with context.
With context, and it works.
Yeah.
Okay, there's still many layers to this still, and we're going to have to explore this over time. But thank you for doing that, for breaking it down and looking at this and looking at the without context and stuff. And it's going to add to the discussion at least, and hopefully we'll figure out what the right solution is in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, David, we've gone into a long discussion and stuff. We didn't really get a chance to pull your viewpoints about all this.
Yeah, I didn't really have a considered opinion on that.
Yeah, I don't think no one does. In all the conversations I've had on Slack, it's almost like an afterthought. We'll have these tuple data variables that no one seems to know about. They weren't documented for a very long time. I think they only got documented in 2019 or something. So we're relying on a feature that's not, how can I say, it's not a common feature that everyone using SaltStack is familiar with. So we're just, it's a strange place to be. Anyway, I think we've looked at this, and if you can put some of that somewhere, at least some of us can start playing around with it and trying different scenarios. I think it'd be worth.
I will actually merge my both test case by doing a map Jinja at the top and in different subdirectory levels and referencing that Jinja from different places. And I will push that somewhere. I think I will do a guest.
Yeah, and then we can hopefully get an idea of what we can do with it. David, was there any particular issues you wanted to cover?
Only, somebody has been asking for some help with a formula Zookeeper. Somebody in Slack.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody else has looked at it. I have looked at it to see if I could help, and they're basically essentially doing a conversion into like the template style and semantic release and stuff like that. But so it's actually quite a big change.
Yeah, if you just go, if you can just quickly pull it up, and Daniel, do you mind? Just go to Zookeeper.
But it's as far as I can see, the PR isn't complete. They don't have the
it's at the top. It's at the top.
Semantic release stuff fully working or testing. So all.
Can you just go to 75?
That's not the.
No. Can you go to 75? What's happened is 75 has been closed now in place of 76. But can you just go to 75 for a second? Just at the top, just put 75 instead of 76. Yeah, in the actual URL, if you can just go to 75.
Excuse me, I don't get it.
In the URL
number 75
at the top there, yeah, just put 75 instead.
Oh, 75. Okay.
Yeah, what happened? 75 was the original pull request, and it got closed just because of an error. But 76 has been opened in its place. If you just go up a bit, I have been through it.
Am I thinking of the right one? Is it Zookeeper?
It is Zookeeper. Yeah.
All right. Oh, so you have.
If you go up a bit further, if you go up further to my comment there, yeah, it is a very big PR. There's lots going on. If you go to my comment, you can go to that pipelines over there. Just click on the GitLab pipelines if you don't mind, the actual link. Yeah, I've been through it. Needed a bit of work. I'm messing around, and I've got some feedback for them, but it's working across all the various platforms once you get everything configured right. So the only reason why that one doesn't work is because it only works with systemd platforms. Yeah, so we're on that one. We're on the Zookeeper one, and Noel's given some feedback. So we're getting on with it, but it's a very, very big PR in the sense of so much going on. It's going to need a bit of cleaning up first before it can be merged, but it should be able to be merged at some point soon.
Fine. No, I was wondering how we were going to handle it or deal with it.
Yeah, I think between myself and Noel, we'll deal with that one. It's the other one. Can you just, where you found the link that we had for the various PRs that are open in the projects?
Yeah, projects, yes.
So we can just remind ourselves where we can look if we want to see what's currently open. Yeah, so there's a couple of links there that are available for just seeing a list of all the open PRs in one place.
Yeah, I already looked at some of them, post some comments, but I must admit that when I don't really understand what the formula is doing, it's a hard time to, for example, for the Nginx, I just asked the person to, no, it's not here, it's here. Just doing some the commit message is not conform to the policy, but some builds doesn't work because of, I don't remember why.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, when you're going to formulas, like I've never used the zookeeper formula. I know, you got general ideas of them, but to have to review them takes a lot of, time to have a look at everything that's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, but at least we have these links there. It's under the project. So if you have a moment at any point and you want to have a look at what's currently open and needs a bit of attention, it's all there in the two links are there. The issues are there as well.
Just look for PRS in the search box to have this task.
To get the task. Yep. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, I think we've extended out of time a little bit there, but quite deep stuff there. Some stuff to think about. But I reckon with the OpenVPN we're good, so we can actually go ahead and get that cleaned up and merged. And
stop share.
Yeah. And we'll
so
catch
yes,
up.
I will rebase the OpenVPN PR.
Okay. Yep. Great. We'll do that and just keep moving forward with what we're doing at the moment. And no other issues. Nothing else pressing at the moment.
Not for me.
What about, in the template formula, Daniel, you opened that PR about the inspect style?
I'll share my screen for that.
Oh, yes.
I'm just wondering, I mean, obviously I have my opinion, you have yours. We need a judge, Imran.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll try and give some sort of feedback at least. It was under pull request. Can you see my screen?
Pull request. Yes.
You can see, and it is
match current. Yes, match current. It's a very, very important and decisive decision.
Yeah.
Just look at the last comment.
Do we want a capital letter or not? I thought there was actually no.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm in two minds. I think David said this one as well. Use the capital, isn't it? I think I've got this. I don't know if this is a British English thing or something. I always felt the capital kind of worked with it, but I'm actually good with either. I'm really not. I'm happy whether it's capital or not. I'm used to that as well. I don't know if it's something in British schools we get taught or something, but
okay. If it's English. If it's English to put a capital,
I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. I don't think. I'm just wondering why the two of us have got the same idea. Any reason why, David? Do you remember being taught that or something?
Well, it's the start of what I said. I said what I meant. It's like I see it as a statement by itself, and yeah, obviously a statement or a sentence starts with a capital letter, but just away from like kind of grammar or whatever, just looking at the output of Test Kitchen. I mean, to me, it reads better. You can see better what's going on. For me, that's my opinion. And obviously, this is hardly the issue of the century or whatever. And I mean,
or maybe you have a coin.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look at the output. Standardization of it. So I'm looking for, what am I looking for? So we're talking about grabbing your attention, and I guess it's there, isn't it? So we're saying if that was the capitalization was there, would it stand out a bit more, a bit easy to read? I'm happy with either option, but I do definitely, when I would do my own writing, I guess I would always have a capital letter after that as well. Not in a sentence of English, but in a statement, like you said, that's not there. There was one more question on this PR though, wasn't there, other than the capitalization? Oh yeah, the impact statement.
Oh, the impact.
Yeah, that's clear. I think we can, and we should be removing them for pretty much everywhere, isn't it? I can't see anywhere what we're doing that needs the impact statement in there. Is that correct?
I would agree with that, and particularly as this is the template, it's potentially going to be used for many new formulas, and yeah, putting it in the template kind of is seeding things for future use, and I really don't think it's appropriate.
Yeah, you see that in the Zoom.
Yeah, it's there for, it's part of inspect, because inspect can be used for like security vulnerabilities and things like that. So, and yeah, some vulnerabilities have a bigger impact than others, but I think in integration testing, you can't say that, oh, the service isn't starting, that's less important than the package is installed. Again, this is my opinion, but
okay, so I have the rule for the capitalization.
Yeah,
if you want it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so in British English, the first letter after a colon is capitalized only if it's a proper noun or an acronym. In American English, the first word after a colon is sometimes capitalized if it begins a complete sentence.
Yeah, I think what we've got here as well is because it is the title. Yeah. It is the statement. I would say that, yeah, the capitalization probably works here. The only reason why not here is because we're starting with obviously our map ginger, but here for the rest of them, I think the capitalization probably does, as you said, as a standard, it would be clearer.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah, cleared the argument.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more guns at sun up or something at dawn. All right, so I think that's good, and then the impact can be taken out, and we can then get this merged in and get these standards out there as well. I thought there was one more. I feel like there was one more thing. I'm just trying to look at the files changed, and wasn't there one more thing we said about? Where's that big inspect discussion we had? All the various points. Was it in here?
The underscore inspect. It was you say
here you
the
go.
underscore spec.
Yes. Removing that, you've removed those, which is good. That's great as well. So I think there was one more thing here I saw that I was like, that needs to be considered. So place controls, we've done that. We've done that. I think we're doing that, aren't we? Or are we using? I'm not sure if we're doing that.
I think there's a bit of a mix there.
Yeah, so we do want to avoid that as much as possible. There was one here that definitely, I think it may be the platforms, but I think we're generally okay there as well. So we are using the supports rather than the conditional. No, I think we're good for, at least let's get that merged in with the changes. And like you said, we've set the template the way as an example to be followed for the rest of the formulas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe it was this one as well, because I think we've got a lot of equal being used, equals being used instead of the comparison that we can look at. All right. So in 2 weeks' time, hopefully.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks for all of that, and we'll see each other soon.
Thanks a lot.
Great.
All right.
Have a good
Take
night.
care, guys. Yeah, you too as well. Okay.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm just trying to end this meeting. Share and